Ensure the cavity opening is 36 inches wide, 72 inches high, and a minimum of 25 inches deep. Using a level, project the top of the cavity opening onto the back wall as seen here. Measure down from this mark 3/4 of an inch. Remove the screw bag from the anti-tip bracket. Place the bracket on the back wall so that the bottom of the top plate is in line with your last mark. Mark the location of the screw holes. Use the provided screws to fasten the bracket to the wall. Attach the self-adhesive cord clip to the right of the access panel on the back of the refrigerator. Insert the cord into the clip. Feed the power cord through the access hole. Insert the water line through the back panel on the left side as seen here. Insert the water line into the pressure-reducing valve and then insert the locking collet. Push the refrigerator back into the cavity, ensuring the refrigerator goes beneath the anti-tip bracket and the doors are flush with the front of the cabinets. You will use the cabinets as a point of reference for leveling the refrigerator. You will probably notice that the doors are not completely flush with the front of the cabinets. Using a 7/16 socket driver, turn the front and rear adjusting bolts until the unit is flush with the front of the cabinets on every side. To adjust the height, turn the front and rear bolts equally until the top trim almost touches the top of the cabinet. Place a torpedo level on the refrigerator shelves to ensure the cabinet is level. Attach the door handles using countersunk screws so they don't interfere with the mounting brackets. Measure the width of the freezer panel. It should be 35 11/16. Find the center of the panel, which is 17 13/16, and make a mark there. Place the freezer mounting bracket on the panel and mark the center of it, which is 15 9/16. Move the bracket so that it is centered with the panel. Now measure down from the top of the panel to the top of the bracket 3/4 of an inch on both sides. Now you can use the bracket as a template to mark the screw hole positions. Be sure to mark the center of each opening. After drilling a shallow pilot hole at each marking, fasten the mounting bracket with an 8x16 5/8 pan head Phillips screw. Insert the door studs at the top of the freezer door. If they don't go in, it could be that the nut has shifted. Use a small screwdriver to align the nut. Screw the stud all the way down with the Allen key head on top. Now hang the freezer panel on the door. Make a mark on the door panel at the center of the side bracket screw holes on both sides, as seen here. Remove the freezer door panel. At the marks you just made, measure in 1 9/16 from the side of the panel and make 2 vertical lines. Use a straight edge to draw a line between the 2 marks. Now place the side bracket and strap over the line, centered with your original mark. Use the strap to make the marks for the screw holes. After making shallow pilot holes, fasten the bracket using the same 8x16 pan head screws. Be sure the bracket can move freely. Place the panel bracket on the French door panel near the top. Measure down from the top of the panel to the top of the bracket just above the screw holes 3 13/16. Mark the position on both sides. Be sure the bracket is centered on the panel. Use the bracket as a template for marking the screw holes. After drilling shallow pilot holes, fasten the bracket with the 8x16 pan head screws. Insert the door studs at the top of the French doors as you did the freezer door. Hang the French door panels and mark the side bracket screw holes as before. Remove the panels and mark the position of the side brackets in the same manner as the freezer panel. Again, use the 8x16 pan head screws to fasten the brackets. Be sure the brackets move freely. All the panels are now ready for mounting. Fasten the handles to the French door panels using the same countersunk screws. Partially install the side bracket screws in the door, as seen here. Hang all of the door panels. Be sure all the panels sit flat against the doors. Push the refrigerator into the cavity so that the door panels are flush with the front of the cabinets. Don't worry about how the center of the door panels look at this point. Screw down the feet so that the refrigerator stays in position. Remove the door panels, being careful not to change the position of the refrigerator. Make horizontal marks on the inside return of the cabinetry on both sides at 5, 35, and 68 inches from the floor, or 4 inches down from the top for the last marking. Measure out from the front of the refrigerator 2 inches and make vertical marks where you made the horizontal marks before. For the bottom mark, it will be necessary to remove the freezer drawers. Simply lift up and out for the top drawer. The middle drawer has locking pins which must first be removed. Pinch the inside of the clip and pull out on the pin as seen here. Now lift up to remove the drawer. The bottom drawer can now be lifted up and out. Now the bottom vertical mark can be made. Next, take the plastic side brackets and carefully break off the datum lip as seen here. Place the brackets so that the bottom of the bracket is on the horizontal mark and the front edge on the vertical mark. Mark the holes and fasten with the 8x16 pan head screws. Don't over-tighten. Remove the hinge end caps on both sides. Open the doors and the freezer drawer. Clip the side trim onto the side brackets, being sure the top of the trim is flush with the top of the refrigerator. The trim should clip into place so that the plastic edge is touching the front of the refrigerator cabinet. Fasten the top trim piece with a wood screw on both sides. Replace the hinge end caps on both sides. Hang the door panels again and now tighten the side bracket screws. Take note of where the gaps need to be adjusted. Use a 4mm Allen key to raise and lower the door panels. Once the proper height is achieved, place the washer and 1/2-inch nut on the door stud and tighten. If the panels are not flush with each other, slightly loosen the side bracket screws while gently prying out on the door panels with a flat tip screwdriver, as seen here. Repeat as necessary. The outer side bracket screws can be reached from the inside of the refrigerator. Secure each French door stud with the washer and nut. Once you've achieved uniform flushness between cabinets and panels, place the top screw covers over the door studs and the side screw covers on the sides of each panel. Place an 8x16 pan head screw through the hole in the bottom of the door hinge on both sides to secure the panel position. Don't tighten so much that you change the flushness of the panels. Replace all of the freezer drawers. Be sure to return the locking pins to the middle drawer. Install the water filter and tighten with the provided tool. Carefully install the bottom grill.